Hi everyone, I'm Nancy.
And I'm Stephanie.
And if you enjoy our show, please like and subscribe.
And hit that notification bell.
We're also on Instagram at TWiN, and you can also find us on Twitter X.
And I just want to say something. I want to apologize. In the comments in the last show, I can't remember if it was the Valentine's show or the show before that, people are always saying, Stephanie, stop playing with your hair. I've said this before, I have OCD, and when I get nervous, I tend to play with my hair, or I touch my hair. I apologize. Some people are saying that they're going to unsubscribe to our channel because of this, and I just want to let everyone know that I'm working on it. I will put weights on my arms if I have to, but it's not something that I can control. And especially on live shows, I get kind of nervous because they're live shows. You don't know.
It's not that you get nervous. Can I just say what it is?
It's OCD.
You get fidgety.
Fidgety, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's always been like that. She's like that in high school, and it drove me nuts.
I know. I just want to apologize. I will work on it, and I will not play with my hair so much for you guys, because I don't want to annoy you guys. So. All right.
She's also a people pleaser.
I am a people pleaser, so okay. I apologize.
So what didn't happen the last couple days? Wow. Sorry we didn't do a show yesterday. I had physical therapy for my back. Falling on the ice is no joke. No joke. Be careful out there, ladies and gentlemen, because it is not fun. It takes a while to heal. So I was not feeling. And plus, Fonnie Willis was on the stand. If anybody knows about that, I was glued to the TV. I was like, there's no way I'm filming right now. Fonnie Willis is on the stand. So Harry and Meghan made their way over to Whistler, Canada. And don't worry, they were safe in their private jet. This is what just doesn't make any sense to me. It's like a 3-hour commercial flight. Yeah. Harry has no problem taking commercial when he goes and sees his dad. I just don't get this. Is this obviously a Meghan thing? She's thinking her value is more than even Harry's at this point.
Of course.
Like, people are going out there to get her, and she needs to be on a private plane. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle make millions, but don't like to spend their own cash. Multiple sources tell Page 6. The latest free gift, Page 6 has learned, was a private jet flying them to Vancouver, Canada for a 3-day trip to promote the launch of 2025 Invictus Games for wounded service personnel. I don't even know at this point what it's for. Thank you for telling us that, wounded service personnel, because at this point, it's the Harry and Meghan show.
Oh, they've ruined
I have
Invictus.
No idea what Invictus is anymore.
They've ruined it.
The couple landed in Vancouver Tuesday on a 10-seat Bombardier Challenger 605 chartered by a local private aviation company. Page 6 is told they were guests on the flight.
Also, maybe Trudeau did it for him.
Who the hell knows?
Maybe Trudeau did.
One source who has worked with the duo told Page 6 they certainly don't like to spend their own money. And another well-placed insider added, it's always other people's money. Duh. Plus, they don't have their own money, allegedly. The couple does tend to fly private with pals, ostensibly, as Harry has said, for security reasons. Okay, so that's what doesn't make any sense to me. For security reasons, but when he's flying, it's okay to fly commercial. Okay, that's okay. So they fly over on Invictus Games dime, of course. So let's take money out of the wounded soldiers' pockets.
No big deal.
No big deal. They have no problem. No. But what really gets me, this was like, wow. Story I'm about to pull up is 100% true, because they did not come out and squash this in any way.
Right.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to be called sir and ma'am on their trip after rebrand backlash. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are currently in Canada to mark 1 year until the 2025 Invictus Games are held in Whistler and Vancouver. And the CEO of the event has revealed how he was told to address them despite their non-royal roles.
Whoa.
Now, sir and ma'am, that is something that you call the king and queen. Okay? I don't even know where this is freaking coming from, you guys. They are going all out, guns blazing. Whatever is happening with these two, they're just like, let's just do it and see what happens.
Yeah,
let's put all our cards on the table. They gave up their royal roles over 4 years ago, but still have their royal titles that feature heavily on their new website. So with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle still the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, despite no longer representing the monarchy, there could be confusion over the correct etiquette on how to address them. However, the new CEO of the Invictus Games Vancouver Whistler 2025 has revealed how he was told how to address Harry, the Invictus founder, and his wife Meghan after recently being appointed to the job. And it turns out it is quite formal.
Yeah, sir and ma'am are very formal.
In an interview with the local weekly newspaper in Whistler, the Vernon Morning Star, Mr. Moore, who has worked in sports broadcasting, said he was keen to brush up on protocol ahead of meeting the fifth in line to the throne and his wife. And he told the publication, I did make sure to ask how I should be addressing them when they get here. And I was told the simple sir and ma'am is fine.
Oh my God. That is.
Oh my God.
They are really pushing the envelope here, man. They are really pushing the envelope.
When it comes to addressing members of the royal family, protocol dictates that in the first instance, they should be called Your Royal Highness, while after that, it is either Sir for males and Ma'am for females. The only slight exception to this is King Charles and Queen Camilla, who should first be called Your Majesty. However, Harry and Meghan do not use their HRH styles for commercial gain in a deal struck when they left the royal rules in 2020. The formal greeting is in contrast to 4 years ago at an event in Edinburgh attended by Harry, where the host told delegates he's made it clear that we are just to call him Harry. I remember that because it was at the Travelist event. And he goes, just call me Harry.
I remember that.
And that's how they introduced him. Oh my God.
Yeah, they're just in Whistler, just pretending that they're royals. They're just, you know, sir, ma'am, whatever it is. You know, we're better than you,
I mean,
peasants.
Even Princess Catherine, she always says, hello, my name is Catherine.
I mean, where's this coming from?
I don't know. Okay, so let's get to the nightmare that is Harry and Meghan. She blows through the door right away, okay? She is like out the door first. She's right there, man. She is in full Meghan form.
Yeah.
That is full Meghan form right there.
She's got her beanie on.
They're holding hands. They are a unit again. Now, they did get booed, which was lovely. I watched it about 5,000 times. Now, if you guys didn't catch it, here it is. Also in the background, you can kind of hear people are singing God Save the King, which I think is extra delicious. So good job, Canadians.
Did you get him at the door?
Yeah.
What are they singing?
Now this is a big deal because
save the king.
now this is a big deal because Canadians are known for their kindness and they are very polite.
Yeah.
Like this is a big deal that even one person booed.
I know.
Because they are.
It sounded like more than one.
They are like the nicest people on
so
the
nice.
planet. Yeah. Also, another thing that was interesting that happened is she rolled down her window again. She rolled down her window. Now, this person that has to
feel safe.
be so careful with security, and he's got to, you know, sue the Home Office because of England is so dangerous.
Yeah.
And they have to take private jets everywhere because commercial is just so dangerous for
Mhm.
her. It's just too dangerous. So here she is rolling down the window.
Of course, get that shot.
I mean, it's like so.
Who's she waving
I
at?
don't know. I mean, I don't even know what they're doing. Nobody's even cheering. Here's another video. You know how she just does that thing where she just clings onto him?
Oh yeah, it's all
Okay.
choreographed.
It's so weird. She just does this thing where she's like always got to touch him. It's so strange. She doesn't do it often. She only does it when Harry is the center of attention.
Yes.
Because you can tell she just gets really uncomfortable when that happens. She jealous or something.
Well, you have to remember, she knows she is nothing without Harry. So if she strays away, the cameras aren't going to follow her. They're just going to follow Harry. So she has to get right in there at all times.
And make sure she's merching those clothes.
Yes, absolutely.
So let's get to her outfit. If I wore this outfit in Canada, like I remember I went to Banff once, and I wanted to look so cute, like a little snowbird.
Mm-hmm.
I would have embarrassed the people I was with had I showed up like this. You know what I would have? People would have said, "You look like a stupid American." Okay. And that's what she looks like right now. Now, obviously, she is merching every single thing. Calvin Klein puffer coat, Burberry. I mean, she could have just worn any beanie.
Oh, it has to be Burberry.
Yeah, I found it interesting. She was wearing Victoria Beckham. I'm sure Victoria doesn't give a crap that she did that.
Yeah, they have sort of a rivalry there. So.
Yeah, but she made sure she got all the clothes,
all the merch.
She looked absolutely ridiculous in those boots. It just didn't make any sense. She wasn't really going up a mountain.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She was like going from, one shop to another and then into a restaurant. It's like
just so
you're not really wearing that kind of stuff.
One thing I did find interesting was Sussex Squad was like, the Calvin Klein jacket already got sold out. Well, guys, first of all, it was already 60% off at $118. Okay. It was probably already sold out.
Meghan did not do that.
That was not the Meghan effect. And another thing, guys, Stephanie, what month is it right now? It's almost March. It's February.
I was gonna say February.
Yeah, but it's February. It's almost March, okay? I don't care if it's 13 degrees outside. Nobody in their right mind is buying a puffer jacket when the spring is coming, okay? So of course, it's 60% off and almost gone.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with Meghan Markle, okay?
Okay, I would not be buying a puffer. You know when you buy puffer jackets, you buy them in August. Yeah. That's when you buy them, okay? Duh. So I don't understand Sussex Squad right now. That is not the Meghan effect, okay? Debunked. I don't know if she was upset that the camera got so close to her because, the many flaws that are probably on her real face.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think she got upset that the camera got too close to her. She kind of pushed the guy away. Then that's what I noticed.
Yeah.
Harry just looks confused. That's what I'm getting from this. Now, luckily, I slow motioned it so we can get a better shot of it. So you guys be the judge. Yeah, see, she's kind of swatting him.
Not swatting him, but like pushing him.
Yeah. It looked like
Yeah, she was like, whoa, that's way too close to me, buddy.
She just doesn't like it when people get in her way.
Or her space.
Yeah, no, she just doesn't like that. And she's, of course, got to get in the front like that. So there's that. Now, a lot of people notice she is back to wearing her engagement ring. Now, that is...
If that's what that is.
It's obviously not the original engagement ring. I got to be honest with you. It looks like she put a bigger diamond on there.
That's what I said. This morning when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, it looks like it was.
She put a bigger diamond on it. Yeah, she didn't like that Botswana diamond that Harry got her.
Interesting. And there's the airbrush.
Yeah, so we got the airbrush, guys. That's obviously what photographers do. Everybody does this. She's not the only celebrity or pseudo celebrity that gets airbrushed. Okay. But then unfortunately You got the fan
People
pics.
from-
Yeah, you got the cell phone pics, and that's a 43-year-old woman right there. I mean, it's not. It's
There's nothing
completely
wrong
there's
with
nothing
it.
wrong. I mean,
It's just there's nothing wrong with it, but you should be proud of how you look. You shouldn't have to edit and Kardashian filter everything. I mean, what? There's no point.
I don't know. I mean, she obviously is really, really.
She has low self-esteem.
Yeah, because I mean, why wear fake eyelashes on a mountain?
I know.
I don't get that. But some people are just
low self-esteem.
Yeah. Meghan, just be a natural woman like Princess Catherine. She does it.
Yeah, she looks great.
Yeah. So then we have to get the Saint Meghan pictures.
Yes.
Yeah, those are required. There's no reason to go unless you get the Saint Meghan pictures.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where she is pretend. Now Meghan
She doesn't want to be there.
Meghan does not do well in front of people with disabilities.
No.
She proved that at the Canucks game when a woman with autism, she was on the spectrum and she sang the national anthem and Meghan was laughing.
I know.
So
how dare her?
Yeah. So she is very uncomfortable around people with disabilities. So she hates this.
She doesn't want to be there.
No. And then we've got the giggle. We've got that. Again, classic Meghan. She knew the cameras were on her. She was constantly cheating to the cameras so she could merch the clothes.
Saying things that no one was even listening to.
I mean, look at Harry and look at the guys next to her. Nobody knows why she's laughing right now. This does not make any sense. I made a little video, the many moods of Meghan.
Okay.
And if you are on Twitter, you probably already saw it, but I thought I'd share it with you right now. This is what I got of that day, the many moods of Meghan. It was all in like a span of 10 seconds.
She really is an enigma, man. I mean, it's like, wow.
That is so weird to me.
Holy cannoli.
Yeah. Okay, so of course they have to go out to a restaurant that night. It's Valentine's Day. You got to go to a nice restaurant, and you're in Whistler. It's not like you're there for a charity or helping wounded warriors in any way. You have to go out to a really nice restaurant, and they did. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle share romantic Valentine's Day dinner at upscale Italian restaurant Il Caminetto after a day on the slopes in Whistler, Canada. They have to make sure that they list what she is wearing. Of course, she has a red Valentino clutch. Got to make sure that you mention that. Now, I've been to Whistler before. There are many nice restaurants, but obviously they were merching this restaurant as well, because it is not hard to go in and out of restaurants being undetected in Whistler, okay? The fact that they went through the back entrance and still got photographed.
Oh my God.
I mean, this is insane to me. How much more obvious can you be that you're trying to get photographed? This is insane. Why
not that stupid?
Why not just walk out the front?
We are not dumb. You guys are trying to take us for fools, and we're not.
I mean, and look how she keeps cheating to the camera. It's so annoying. And people say, "Why do you get so upset? Why do you get so upset?" You know why? You know why? Because they're using their royal titles. That's why. You know what? Give up the royal titles, and I will delete my YouTube page. I will delete it. I mean, give me a freaking break. Got to get that. We got to get their bodyguard. I mean,
and more of her Valentino clutch.
Yeah, it's so stupid. So they go to this restaurant and they got to list like the menu of the restaurant. So it was because it wasn't the nicest restaurant.
It was a restaurant collab.
Yeah, it was a restaurant collab for sure. It's what the Kardashians do, because after the Super Bowl, the Kardashians, because they didn't get invited to the after party, they went to a restaurant.
Listen, they went and they got a free meal. That's what they wanted. Meghan and Harry don't like to pay for anything.
Yeah. Another article comes out, and Stephanie, actually, you brought this one to my attention.
Which one?
Prince Harry, Meghan Markle fire back at critics. We will not be broken.
We will not be broken. And that is what irritated the bejesus out of me. We have a saying in our Italian culture, Nancy,
Laling na baha sa mapulefele.
and in English, that means the tongue has no bones, but it can break bones. So when they're going around talking about, we won't be broken, we won't be broken, well, guess what? You guys were breaking bones with that spare thing you did. You broke bones during the Oprah interview. You broke bones during the Cut article. You guys broke some bones, okay,
Yeah.
with your tongue.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are firing back at claims that their trip to Canada for the Invictus Games will decide their fate within the royal family. We've heard time and time again that certain opportunities are make or break for the couple. A rep for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex told the Mirror Thursday, they're still here. They're still working and pursuing what they believe in, despite constantly being challenged and criticized. The couple will not be broken. I can't read any more of this
It's
article.
just
It makes me
sick.
want to puke.
It's just
It seriously makes me want to puke. Okay, so I saw this last night, this Good Morning America teaser. Oh my God, you guys. I mean, like I said, they are going balls to the wall right now.
Yeah.
They are just doing everything they can. They are throwing just so much pasta at the wall. It's insane.
They're
And
shooting their shot.
I mean, seriously, I don't know who's giving them advice because this is just too much. It's too much.
It's sensory overload.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, a GMA exclusive, Prince Harry, the all-new interview on his life today with Meghan, how his father, the king, is doing, and on his passion, supporting wounded warriors. Tomorrow on Good Morning America.
So I see that and I go, wow, I guess I'm going to have to wake up pretty damn early to see that crap.
And he mentions the king.
Yeah. So here we go, guys. Get ready. Get your barf bags or
Get your tissues.
tissues or your glass of wine, whatever.
In moments, the Duke of Sussex will be hurtling headfirst 60 miles an hour down a winding track of ice in the mountains of Canada.
That foot down.
It's all part of his and Duchess Meghan's multi-day tour of the site of Invictus Games Vancouver.
She was never referred to Duchess Meghan before. This is like,
Never.
seriously, guys. It was always Meghan. This is cray-cray.
Vancouver Whistler 2025. The couple giving GMA exclusive access. Harry's the founding patron of the Games, and for next year's first ever winter edition, competitors, many of them wounded veterans from up to 25 nations, will participate in about a dozen events, including Skeleton, that head-first luge. Harry's trying it and bringing me with him.
Make sure that you're nice and relaxed, and then all you have to do is like,
It's like a yoga instructor for the world's scariest yoga.
I just got a little bit nervous.
After a brief safety training, we meet competitors at the top.
we are going to be sliding from Maple Leaf Start. We are going to be doing one run from here, reaching up to 100 kilometers an hour. So Arno's first.
I don't want to speak too soon with the first part of the scene. Yeah. No, not too far at all.
Are you quite competitive?
Sometimes. Depends on what it is.
Yeah. Are you gonna? I feel my competitive juices flowing up. We will.
Good luck, mate.
Good luck.
Then it was Harry's turn.
Don't make international news, okay?
Since leaving the royal family nearly 4 years ago, the Duke and Duchess's every move has made headlines. And just last week, an unexpected diagnosis for Harry's father, King Charles.
How did you get the news that the king was ill?
I spoke to him.
And what did you do next?
I jumped on a plane and went to go and see him as soon as I could.
How was that visit for you emotionally?
Look, I love my family. The fact that I was able to get on a plane and go and see him and spend any time with him, I'm grateful for that.
He's very cold. I've never seen him this cold in an interview
It's
about
like
his-
ice.
What's sort of your outlook on his health?
That stays between me and him.
An illness in the
until Meghan writes her book.
Exactly.
Yeah, that stays
That's
between me.
Yeah, I'm not going to let you know any of the excerpts from Meghan Markle's book. So bear with me here, dude.
family can have a galvanizing or sort of reunifying effect for a family.
Absolutely.
Is that possible in this case?
Yeah, I'm sure. Throughout all these families, I see it on a day-to-day basis. The strength of the family unit coming together.
Just physically being in California, how have you processed the fact that there's so much happening back with your family where you come from?
I have my own family,
right?
So as we all do, right? So,
So rude.
That is so
my
disrespectful.
God.
His father just got diagnosed with cancer, and he said, "I've got my own family. Like, what do you want me to do? I've got my own family."
My family and my life in California is as it is. I've got other trips planned that would take me through the UK or back to the UK. I'll stop in and see my family as much as I can.
That's my next question about your family. How's Harry the dad?
How's what?
How's Harry the dad?
I can't tell you. That's classified.
Okay. What's that? Like, he goes, how's what?
Harry is.
He had to think about that.
Mhm.
That's usually a stall tactic when somebody doesn't want to answer a question.
Yeah,
he heard him. He heard what he said.
Right,
but
right.
Yeah.
It's top secret?
It's top secret.
Really?
No, the kids,
making lunches.
The kids are doing great. The kids are growing up like all kids do, very, very fast. They both got an incredible sense of humor and make us laugh and keep us grounded every single day, like most kids do. So, I'm just very grateful to be a dad.
How are you enjoying?
You know what? Our dad, whenever he would describe, even now, even though we are adults, I don't think my dad has ever been that
Cold.
monotone describing Steph and I.
Yes.
This is like seriously,
they're growing up like every other kid.
Sometimes I'll hear my dad with his friends on the phone, and they'll always ask it, how's Nancy and Stephanie? Oh my God, they're so they're doing this. I mean, and that's us as adults. So that's a very strange reaction from a dad, especially a dad of toddlers.
Yep.
That is crazy because when you have toddlers, they are your world.
He's stone cold, baby.
He is so stone cold.
Your time living in the U.S.
It's amazing. I love every single day.
Do you feel American?
Do I feel American? No, I don't know. I don't know how I feel.
Would you think about becoming a citizen?
I have considered it. Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Oh man, that is the worst.
Please don't.
Please
don't, Harry. Just don't.
Just
go. Please don't.
What would stop you from doing it?
I have no idea. I'm here standing next to this with these guys. And the American citizenship is a thought that has crossed my mind, but certainly not something that's a high priority for me right now.
Aside from Invictus, what else are you?
I just thought about it. Harry must be so uncomfortable right now because they get this
fidgety,
really good-looking guy with a full head of hair.
Yeah.
Him. How uncomfortable is Harry right now?
But you're right. Harry is sort of fidgety.
Well,
here.
I would too if I was next to that guy. I'd be super uncomfortable.
What's keeping you busy when you're out of the house?
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything in the house, everything outside the house. The mission continues, and every element of the work continues. And before you know it, February next year, this time in a year's time, we're going to be right here doing all this again. Hopefully you'll be here. And we're going to have the whole of Whistler and hopefully the whole of Canada screaming these guys on for an epic games.
Back on the skeleton track, Harry making it safely to the bottom, hitting a top speed of 99 kilometers or 61 miles per hour.
Oh, man. That was awesome.
Good.
Well done.
Then, my turn.
She's got to get her accent back.
Well
done.
Well done. Well done.
You had 99, I had 98. It seems to.
I mean, that's delicious for me too because the GMA reporter beat
him,
Harry.
I
mean, seriously, he's such a loser now.
He really is.
Matters so much to you. Where do you get the desire to be so involved in helping other people?
I've always had a life of service, and then I get my fix being part of with these guys. There's no version of me coming here, watching them and not getting involved myself.
While the cameras here are focused on the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, make no mistake, they're not the ones taking center stage.
These guys are the stars.
Really?
They just said they're not the ones taking center stage. Are you guys high? That's exactly what they're doing by being called ma'am and sir and
Duchess Meghan.
Duchess Meghan. That is the dumbest thing I've ever. Nobody will. No, they're trying to stay. They want their privacy, more privacy.
The show.
And as they step on the mountain in Whistler, Canada to meet staff, instructors, and future competitors for the 2025 Invictus Games,
Hi, nice to see you. How are you?
there's a noticeable glint in Harry's eye.
When you have these moments of connection as you're going around meeting folks, what's it doing for them and what's it doing for you?
It's my fix. Once you leave the military from a uniform standpoint, you never leave the community, and to have the games every other year, but then also be able to do a 1 year to go event as well, is literally my annual fix. To be in amongst this community and have a laugh, have fun, no matter which nation they're from, the banter's the same. I get a lot of energy just from being around these guys.
Harry giving GMA an exclusive preview of the first ever Winter Invictus Games. A year from now, more than 500 wounded service members from all over the globe will be in Whistler and Vancouver, competing in a
I think he picked Whistler and Vancouver so he could wear a beanie the entire time.
Yeah, I
That's
think
what
so
I think.
too, man.
I'm
That's
starting
a
to
good
think
theory,
that, yeah.
man. He's like, I could wear a hat.
Yeah.
events including alpine skiing and the high-speed skeleton.
You wouldn't believe the number of people that have signed up to throw themselves headfirst on a tray down an ice luge. No,
Harry even trying adaptive sit-skiing.
this is Peacemaker.
Hi, Peacemaker.
We met competitors like Peacemaker from Nigeria, who used this preview as a chance to get used to the slopes.
Peacemaker, what time did you get here today?
Yeah, it was like 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And it's now
It's
half
the
past 3.
lifts are closed, man. We gotta.
Are you excited to have Team Nigeria up here?
Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
Harry says what's most significant to him is the meaning the games bring to everyone involved.
It's not just about the individual.
Right.
Right? Everyone pays a lot of attention, rightly so, to the person who's been injured. So once that person gets injured, actually the whole family gets injured because their lives are changed, turned upside down forever.
100%.
You've got to provide the resources and the opportunities and the platform for them to be able to heal themselves, because they heal themselves and the whole family heals. So to me, that is without doubt the most rewarding piece to all of this.
So that was all BS, obviously. If anybody needs to know again, Harry did not create the Invictus Games. The Invictus Games was started as an initiative of the Royal Foundation of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge and Prince Harry in partnership with the Ministry of Defense. So the second day, of course, the camera was following them around everywhere. Meghan decided to wear Hermes puffer jacket
Oh, jeez.
on the second day.
Jesus.
And there it is. They wanted to make sure that it was merched. They want to say that those are she's really into like reusing things, but I highly doubt those are the original boots.
No.
Because when she was dating Prince Harry, she was getting paid to merch all the stuff that she was wearing back then. So those boots that she had on, she definitely had to give back to Jessica Maroney. And so those boots are not the same boots.
Yeah.
Okay. Just so you guys know, that's how merching works. She was on Harry like glue again. It was just really disgusting.
She just has no social skills.
Yeah, I feel so bad for Peacemaker right now.
I
just
do
having to
too.
talk to her. This looks like she's done for the day.
Yeah.
She is completely done. Where's the car? I don't want to be here anymore. This puffer jacket is making me too warm. And then there's another slip of the mask. You know, she's with her people. You know, she's completely guarded by her people.
By her peeps.
There is Harry. You know, he probably didn't even have to wear a helmet for that, because if he injured his head, it probably wouldn't be that big of a deal. He just went like 99 kilometers. Okay. That's really fast for the body to go.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to grab onto him like that.
Let him get his equilibrium back.
Yeah, I know, but she just cannot let this poor man go. It's just, she's got to be in the shot.
She has to be in the shot.
So this was the most offensive thing that happened. They went to go visit not one, but 2 First Nations. Now that's what they call Indigenous tribes in Canada, is First Nations. First Nations is a big deal to Canadians, so they take it very seriously. Obviously, these people did not get the memo about the Baka people, okay?
Nope.
So Meghan and Harry, make sure they put it on their Sussex.com website, Evening with the First Nations. This is so offensive right now.
Is this what they think is going to make people, is this redemption for the Baka people?
I don't think it's redemption. I just think they had to do it. I don't think they give a crap about this tribe.
Wow.
Yeah. Harry and Meghan spent the evening on a visit. You know what? Spent the evening in my butt. They also went to that restaurant for Valentine's Day on a visit to the SLCC Whistler as part of the kickoff events for Invictus Games 2025. The games are being held in partnership with the First Nations, emphasizing truth and reconciliation with Indigenous communities. I'm not going to go on because this is all BS. You know, I don't need to.
It's all optics.
Yeah, of course she merches the jacket she's wearing. Duh. So the second day, of course, they had to, and I say had, they didn't want to, go to another First Nations event, and they had to put it on their Sussex.com, visiting the Mount Currie Community Center. This morning, Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, had the honor of being welcomed to visit the Mount Currie Community Center on the traditional territory of Lil'wat Nation. If you guys want to read it, you can feel free to go on Sussex.com. I'm not going to read this dribble because it's all about how great they are and how much they love the First Nations people. And they are just like so great for supporting them and showing up. They are just humbled to be invited. I mean, they just can't believe they're there. Here's a better shot of them pretending to be interested. And then, of course, you got to get this shot. You got to get a shot of the First Nation. I mean, they're literally just there to exploit this community. That's all they're there for. You got to get that Meghan shot of her hugging someone. If you, again, this is classic. I mean, I could make like a whole slideshow of these shots of Meghan.
No, they use people as props.
Yeah, man. And of course, she merges it. She wants you to believe that she is re-wearing everything. Again, I don't believe that for a second. I believe that she's got to give this stuff back. And then these are not re-wears. These are brand new stuff that she has to then get back. That's just how merching works. Look it up. Then this is what really bothered me. Okay, Sussex Squad's like, upon their arrival at the Mount Currie Community Center, the Duke and Duchess received a tradition welcome. Okay, it was supposed to be traditional. Welcome, and were presented symbolic gifts for their family, including a traditional basket, which takes over a year to make, and a hand-carved cedar art piece symbolizing strength. This is what gets me. Okay, it takes a year to make and they're giving it to freaking Harry and Meghan? Are you freaking kidding me? Give me a freaking break. God, that makes me mad. Okay, guys, so I go over to Twitter. Invictus Games Foundation puts it up about the First Nations visit, of course, because they have to make it look like Harry and Meghan give a crap about anything. This is basically what I've been doing. Okay, guys, I've been putting up the African parks under everything that has to do with Invictus.
Me too.
I say H&M don't care about Invictus tribes. I should have said do not care about Indigenous tribes. I was probably just trying to save space. Harry and African parks are committing green genocide. And then those are the hashtags I've been using because those are the hashtags that Invictus has been using, which is Shared Journey, Invictus Spirits, Invictus Games, Vancouver Whistler, Explore Together, IG 25, Invictus 25, IG 2025. So pause this. If you have a Twitter account, I ask you please to do this as well. And then make sure that you share the link to the campaign that Survival International has. I will put the link in the description below so you guys can see that. Let's flood Invictus. Let's not have them get away with this. Let's not forget about the Baka people, because that's basically what this trip is. That's what they're trying to do.
They're trying to divert.
They're trying to
divert a lot of attention off the Baka people, but we're not going to let them.
No.
So everybody share, hashtag, do what you can. And let's not let anyone forget. And you know what? I want people to go to GMA, and I want you to hashtag African Parks. Any kind.
I did that too. Yeah. I
Yeah.
went on GMA
I don't
Twitter.
care if GMA is doing a story about like rising housing prices or whatever. Put Baka people, put African Parks below their tweet. It doesn't matter. Let's get this going, because what they did, and they just basically didn't acknowledge it. Like, it just, those people don't matter.
Oh no, they don't want to
care.
talk about this anymore. This is over. The Baka people, it's over. It's done with. It's we're not going to ever speak about this again.
Which is not true.
Yes. Today's animal rescue is Second Chance Rescue. They are in the New York City area. We have featured them before, but we're going to feature them again because they are doing amazing work pulling animals out of high kill shelters. So Second Chance Rescue, I'll put their link in the description below. Please check them out. Share them with friends and family. It really does make a difference. Today's the last day that Harry and Meghan are in Whistler. And so we will feature them tomorrow during our live show. So please join us if you want to see that crap.
With a bunch of other stuff, don't
Yes.
worry. We will not be flooding just Meghan and Harry.
Yeah.
It will be a plethora of different things, pop culture, royal news, family stuff.
But it'll probably be mostly Whistler. We'll see you
There'll
tomorrow.
be more things.
Mostly Whistler. We'll see you tomorrow during our live show. Have a great Friday. Love you guys.
Love you guys.